Hello guys and welcome to Painting Panzers. Today we're going to be checking out the Pegasus Hobbies US Rangers on D-Day, the 6th of June 1944. Now this is the Military Museum Collection, whatever that means, and it includes 39 soldiers as well as 5 scenic bases, and it has a whole range of other little bits of equipment too. And on the back we've got the illustration of what the sort of look you're going to be going for with these US Rangers. Although I believe they could vary slightly from that illustration, but just do a little bit of research first, don't just take my word for it. Now you get 2 sprues in the box set, and we're going to take a closer look at what you get on those sprues. So the first sprue has been hacked away a little bit. I'll explain all that in just a minute, but as you can tell, there's a mixture of different poses. Now the sprue itself, I believe, is made up of individual poses, which is really nice. It's very rare to see, and there's a whole lot of action poses going on in them as well. So we've got people that are injured, people that are dead, people obviously running for cover, medics at work, officers doing their thing. So yeah, it's really nicely done. One of the things you will notice is there's a lot of flash on this, a lot of flash, and it does take a lot of cleanup. It really is frustrating because it's such a lovely set. I would have loved it to have been a little bit cleaner, as well as being hard plastic. It is more of a soft plastic. It bends a lot easier when you're trying to clean up the flash. But as you can tell by the footage on the screen now, the detail is really nice for a 1/72 scale plastic toy soldiers. I think they are just fantastic. So the Military Museum collection obviously has a meaning, and that's because they've put a lot of effort into making these look pretty much perfect. They've got their assault vests, they've got their not gas masks, their life vests, a mixture of weaponry. Yeah, I think they've just done a really fantastic job here. It's just the flash and the soft plastic that lets them down, which is a big bummer. But I still wouldn't not get these. It just means you can really have to take your time and make sure you clean them up nicely so you don't have all that flash ruining your hard painted work. And you can see here we've got some fantastic poses, and yeah, it's just really nicely done. And on the next sprue we've got some of the bandoliers, and we've got again some more injured troops, some people ducking for cover. These 2 on the right have actually been hit by a shell, they've exploded. And then we've got some more guys. So these ones actually have scenic bases that you want to attach them to, which is, again, is a really nice touch, to be fair, especially because you're getting a lot of individual poses in this box set. They've done a fantastic job, actually. So I really do love this. It's just that flash. I know I keep harping on about it, but it's just so frustrating because they are absolutely lovely figures. I'd love to base them individually too, so you could have your own little wargaming D-Day board using these figures because they are absolutely perfect. But the hours I'd have to put into cleaning all of these would just be crazy. But perhaps it's something I should look at doing. What do you reckon, guys? Let me know in the comment section if that's something you'd like to see. Now I want to take a closer look, so I just zoomed in ever so slightly, as much as I can do without losing focus, just to really emphasize the detail on there. So there's pockets on his clothing, there's actual detail in the rifle pouches. It's gone a bit off screen now, sorry about that. It's going to come into screen just in a second here. And then the medics in particular, I absolutely love the medics. These are actually an officer with his radio men, but the medics on here are just fantastic. Yeah, just a really nice set, other than the issues that I've already highlighted many times. Now, you know me, in typical fashion, I've got a video on these guys already out there. It's actually pretty much just shy of a year ago. It was for the D-Day anniversary. I made up a little diorama, if you will. So if this is something that you're going to be interested in and you want to see how I paint them, then you can follow the link that's popping in on the right screen now, or it'll be in the video description. So yeah, let me know how you found this video, drop us a comment below, and until then I will catch you at the next one.